Hi, welcome to this stretch for UTI. If you're here, then I'm sorry because you probably have a UTI and they suck. So I'm going to show you some stretches to help you feel better in your body. My name is Frances Eve and I've created Holistretch to help you feel good and feel free in your body. So after this stretch, that's my prayer and my hope for you. We're going to be stretching the bladder meridian and the kidney meridian as well as the pericardium. So it's going to be heart opening and hip opening. My invitation to you is to wear something warm and get all nice and cozy. Get your mat somewhere where you can stretch and feel free and just relax. All right, I'll see you on the inside. Welcome. If you have a urinary tract infection or you are feeling some sort of urinary upset, then these stretches will help you open the bladder and the kidney. So just bring your feet into butterfly. You want to just start by getting in tune and in touch with your breath and opening the feet like a book. Focus on breathing into your feet and relaxing the inner thighs, letting the knees fall open, and then relax the neck down. Make the belly nice and big as you're inhaling, and then let it shrink back down as you exhale and allow your spine to just round over. Nice and easy, relaxing. When you feel comfortable and ready, go ahead and lower yourself down over your feet. This is a simple butterfly stretch. Starting to open the groin, the hip flexors. Nice big belly breaths. And keep your spine rounded. Keep breathing into your spine, creating space in the vertebra. Part of the reason it's said energetically why we get issues with our kidneys is that we're running around too much. We're not taking enough time for ourselves to slow down. So these stretches are going to help us slow down and relax. All right, so now go ahead and bring the knees up towards the elbows. We're going to do a resistance opener for the kidney meridian. So as you squeeze your knees into your elbows, you're going to push the knees back down with the elbows, keeping your sacrum pulling towards the front. So squeezing up into your elbows and then pushing the knees down, creating that resistance, that opening in the groin. Really nice way to open up the womb area and start to get some air into this space. So inhale, squeezing up, and then exhaling, pushing back down. I want to do about 10 of these. So see if you can get comfortable. Squeezing up, pushing down. There you go. Inhale and exhaling down. You might have a dull aching sensation in your inner thighs. That's good. That means it's working. So what you're going to do to relax that is cross the left leg over the front and lean down towards the right. So if you're crossing your legs, your left would be in the front, and then you're just leaning down towards the right knee. And breathing into your spine here, taking your time. Slowly round back up and switch legs. Crossing your legs, right leg in the front this time, and leaning over your left knee. Breathing into the right hip flexor this time. Go ahead and slowly roll up and rest your hands right on your womb space. And give yourself a chance to just breathe into your hands. It's so underrated how well we can heal ourselves just by pressing our hands onto an area and breathing into it with conscious intention to breathe in space and healing and love. We can feel so much better. All right, let's go back into that butterfly and see if we've created any space. So grabbing onto the feet and making your way down. And slowly rolling back up. All right, now we're going to work the bladder meridian. So that's essentially what we did with the kidney, but the opposite. So instead of our arms on the inside of the legs, we're going to bring our hands to the outside of the knees. Pushing the hands open with the knees and then pulling them back closed like a drawstring bag. Pushing out and then pulling them back closed. We want to do 10 on this side. Inhaling, knees come open, and exhaling, closing them. So there's resistance in here. My knees are resisting my hands, and then my hands push them back closed. You should feel this in your hips. You can allow the spine to round a little bit as the knees come up. But really what you want to focus on is the strengthening and the lengthening of the hips in here. And when you've done 10, take a second to stop and breathe. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to move into a hip stretch. It's a very deep hip stretch. So the left leg comes around the right leg. So if you're in a cross-legged position, just keep bringing that left leg all the way across the body. So you want to try this with the intention of getting your knees to stack. But what I have discovered also is that you can get different angles by moving the feet more out or the knees more out. Just experiment with this one. See what feels good. But with that stacking position, then you can get really deep into the hip. This actually opens up the outer hip on the left and the inner on the right. Breathe in here. Take your time with this one. It can be very intense. Sort of opening up both meridians at the same time. So when you're ready, go ahead and switch sides. We're going to cross the legs and then draw the right over the left and see if you can stack your knees, keeping your spine straight. And then if you want to loosen up a little bit, sometimes you can get a deeper angle. So play with it and lean over. This is one of my favorite hip stretches. It gets so nice and deeply into those flexors and glutes. And get ready to roll yourself back up. Going to make your way onto your belly. And when you get to your belly, go ahead and see if you can bend your knees and then press your feet together. So we're getting into a sort of frog pose where the feet are touching and then you're letting them drop down towards the ground. So this might be really uncomfortable. If it's too uncomfortable, you can get a pillow to rest underneath your feet. But I would encourage you to let gravity pull them down. This is a deep groin stretch. Again, opening up that womb space, allowing the kidneys and the urinary tract to relax. And you can just rest your forehead on your hands. Nice, easy, slow breaths. And then if you'd like to change up the angle a bit, you can get back on your elbows, and this creates a little bit of a deeper stretch. Take a couple more breaths in here. See if you can really expand your belly and then relax it down to the ground. Big expansion of breath, big release. Beautiful. Now come up onto your elbows and your knees and then sit back. So before you were sitting on the hip bones, this time you're pushing the hips back to sit in extended knee child's pose. You can rest your head on your hands and continue pushing your hips back. Big belly breaths into the mat. And we're going to go ahead and get up from there, nice and gentle, coming back onto your belly. Extend the legs out this time and push your chest up for upward dog. Again, noticing your breath in here, and I invite you to take some neck circles, left and right. Really loosen up that neck. See if you can make your circles even wider and bigger. This is a great way to relax and release the whole body. And then make your way up to hands and knees. And then we're going to come into a nice relaxing pigeon pose. So bringing the left knee up to your chest and then sitting back down. If you'd like to take it to the next level, thread the needle, right arm underneath left. So you're getting a nice deep spinal twist here, as well as a nice hip release and groin opener. And you're just allowing your body to relax, breathing into your thigh. And switch. Right leg comes up for pigeon pose. And relax down and thread left arm underneath right.
Deep breaths onto that right thigh. And when you're ready, slowly come out of it. And legs out in front of you. You can do a little heart opener before we go. This is also good for the pericardium, which is in alignment with the kidneys. So you want to straighten your body and lift up into reverse plank. Be sure to relax your head and neck. And inhale, open up the chest. And if you'd like to relax down and come back up, please do. And if you're interested in learning more stretch videos, stretch techniques, and self-massage videos, subscribe to this channel so that you get the benefits of learning more stuff, how to feel good in your body when anything happens, and also when you just want to relax. I also have some resistance stretch videos that are a little bit more fast-paced, so comment below on what you'd like to see as well. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys feel so much better, and make sure to stay plenty hydrated all day long. Have a good one.